is the new smoking, or so they say. But when your day is packed with meetings, deadlines, and back-to-back emails, getting up to hit the gym isn't always an option. The good news? There are quick, effective exercises you can do at your desk and stay active, reduce tension, and give your brain a boost. Let's see how we can turn your 9 to 5 into a fit, friendly zone with Theodore Pyform, who's back with some demonstrations just for us. Hello again, Theo. It's always a pleasure to have you here with us in studio.
It is.
Great. So let's start here. Can desk workouts really help improve our fitness, or are they just a fun distraction?
They can help, definitely. There's so many different things you can do at the desk. You shouldn't make an excuse ever.
So what are some quick exercises people can do while actually seating that can make a difference? And we have some chairs here, so if you want to bring them forward for us, we can get this ball rolling.
Sure.
Okay, so just gonna scoot it over a little.
All right.
All right, so obviously we're sitting.
Seated. Now, a lot of people complain about knee problems and knee pains, but mainly that's because the muscles surrounding the knee are inactive.
Okay.
First, let's start with upright posture, abs tucked in, and we're gonna go for a quad extension. Extend your left leg out. Try to get the quad here to fire up. You're gonna feel those muscles activate. Also, flex the foot, pull the toe toward the knee, and bend. Without resting, back up. 10 to 12 reps of that.
So what are the exercises you're gonna do?
You wanna just get up and you can just sit and stand.
Okay.
Right there at your chair, it's perfect. Especially if you've been trying to work on your squat form.
Boy, listen, you sound like you love these squats, boy.
Those that are like, these just some little squats. You could add a pistol squat to that.
I know if I get to the pistol squat, but you could demonstrate. Let's.
So you'll start standing, one leg elevated, and sit. It does take a lot of balance.
Boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do legs today. I know if I can make that pistol squat, but it's worth the effort.
It's good.
Let's try the next leg.
With the leg elevated, stand.
That was a no.
That's your pistol squat.
It's a good one. We can work on that. So are there certain stretches or mobility moves that help with common desk job issues like tight hips, stiff necks?
Yes. Let's sit. You can easily do a seated hip stretch right there. Hopefully you wore something presentable at work that day.
But you're somewhat under your desk, so
hopefully,
Right.
Right there, chest upright, and then without touching, you're gonna press down through that hip. And you feel a stretch?
I think people forget that you have to continue to stretch
and just
throughout to ensure that you're limber to move around and do what you gotta do.
That's tight.
It is. So what's one underrated desk move that people should be doing daily, but probably aren't?
Don't do.
Yeah.
I would say seated calf raises.
Okay. That's another one you would.
That's underrated. But your feet are the foundation of your body. If those aren't aligned or in good condition, count yourself out.
And I know previously you told us that at one point you were crippled, I think.
Yes. Well.
So how did you overcome that, or what led to that occurrence in the first place?
It was actually a car accident.
Okay.
That left me unconscious, and the whole right side of my body was mangled. If you see the knee there, the key went through my patellar.
Wow.
And the ankle was involved. The finger doesn't bend anymore. So I've had those obstacles to climb, learning how to walk again. But, the greatest thing for me, even today when I wake up, it's a beautiful day, I'm blessed, and I just have to push and give my best effort. If you wake up with that mentality every day, you can't fail.
And what are some other exercises then to keep in mind so people know that you could still continue to be motivated? Obviously, but I think we would agree that desk workouts can help with your posture, your circulation, even focus and productivity.
I would say the chin tuck. It's not necessarily tucking the chin down, but more so back into its natural alignment.
Okay.
That's a simple exercise that's very effective in getting your spine back into alignment and getting you out of that rounded posture. So chin tucks, think of pulling the chin right back into the neck Oh, yeah.
So are there any discrete moves that someone can do during a Zoom call that wouldn't be so obvious?
If your head is involved alone, you can do some external rotations there for your shoulders, and you can even do some lateral raises, not coming too high, of course.
Okay.
You can go out there, push presses, and you're still talking. The meeting is booming too. Now, if your shoulders are involved in the meeting, you can sit at your desk, do some flutter kicks.
Okay. Hopefully you don't
can
gotta
go
talk, because if
Over and under.
if you do too much talking, they say, well,
You
why
definitely
they
have to
sound
focus.
like they out of breath a little bit? What you doing there?
Or you can do some alternating knee tucks.
Okay.
And that's all lower abs and hip flexors.
And so what a simple 5-minute desk workout look like from start to finish? Just
Okay.
some ideas.
Perfect. From start to
Remember,
finish.
we still in the meeting now, so
still
we
in the
can't
meeting.
run out.
We're still in the meeting. You can go quad extension, 20 reps on the right, switch, quad extension, 20 reps on the left. Then you can go knee raises, 20 reps on the right, then switch, 20 reps on the left. And then you can do hip abductions, slightly elevate the right foot, open up, working the inner thighs, and switch, opposite side for inner thighs. And then, of course, those calf raises. We're still in the meeting, right? Mm-hmm. They're talking too.
And you just getting in a good, good workout.
Man's sweating there.
Legs would be toned. Well, that's all the time we have. It's been great working out with you, Theo, as usual. But we're going to send it to a break. Until next time, let's keep moving even while at our desk.